Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in La Jolla. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Tuesday, March 10th. You'll be interested to know, 150 years ago, today in 1876, Alexander Graham Bell spoke the first clear sentence into a new telephone, and his assistant heard him over a distant wire, creating the inaugural successful telephone conversation. That achievement proved voices could be transmitted electrically, launching a global communication revolution that transformed business, family life, and long-distance connection. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Tuesday in La Jolla. This morning it's looking clean with 2+ feet waves rolling in. Conditions hold steady through the morning, but by noon they shift to fair as the wind picks up to onshore at 6 miles per hour. Expect choppy conditions in the afternoon, with winds increasing to 9 miles per hour. Best time to ride is at 9 a.m., with the 2-foot outgoing low tide, when the west-northwest swell is 2 feet at 11 seconds, and the offshore wind is 2 miles per hour. The nearshore buoy in Scripps in La Jolla reads 63 degrees for the water temperature. Conditions start off clean with waves around 2 to 3+ feet on Wednesday, ideal for beginners. Thursday maintains size at 3 to 4+ feet with clean conditions early, but choppy waves develop later. Friday sees a slight drop back to 2 to 4 feet, with fair conditions in the morning before choppy sets take over in the afternoon. This morning, there's patchy fog, and it feels like 61 degrees with 5 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 6:54, and it will rise again tomorrow at 7:05. It looks like we're in for some patchy fog early today, clearing by mid-morning, and then mostly sunny skies with a high near 63, alongside a light south wind. Tonight, expect patchy fog after 11 p.m., mostly cloudy skies, with a low around 56 and light winds. Looking ahead in the weather. Wednesday starts with patchy fog before 11 a.m., then turns mostly sunny with a high near 65 and a northwest breeze up to 10 miles per hour. Thursday and Friday stay sunny with highs climbing to around 72 and 74 respectively, with mild nights near 60 to 64. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, non-emergency calls to the San Diego County Sheriff's Office are now being answered by an artificial intelligence processing system designed to reduce waiting times for callers who do not require a 911 response. All emergency calls to 911 will still be handled by trained emergency services dispatchers. The AI, known as Hyper, asks a series of questions to direct callers to the appropriate sheriff's resource or connect them with a dispatcher. According to Ashish Kakad, Chief Information Officer for the San Diego County Sheriff's Office, Hyper's voice AI system helps get callers the assistance they need faster. The non-emergency number is 858-868-3200. Now on to sports. Aaron Judge led Team USA to its first World Baseball Classic victory over Mexico since 2006, with a thrilling 5-3 win in Houston. Judge broke character, celebrating with a smile and a salute to the bullpen after hitting a 2-run home run. The win secured Team USA's control of Pool D, following victories over Brazil and Great Britain. Pitcher Paul Skeens dominated the game, striking out 7 batters, with his fastest pitch reaching 99.7 miles per hour. Manager Mark DeRosa emphasized Judge's importance in constructing this star-studded team. In local sports, the Padres star Fernando Tatis Jr. delivered a stunning performance, hitting a grand slam that propelled the Dominican Republic to a 10-1 victory over Israel in the World Baseball Classic, securing a spot in the quarterfinals. This marked the first grand slam in the tournament's history for the Dominican Republic, showcasing Tatis' flair as he celebrated with his teammates. With 3 wins by a combined score of 34-5, the Dominican team is now focused on their goal of winning the nation's second title as they prepare for a matchup against Venezuela in Miami. In top news, one of the world's top seasonal forecast models now puts the odds of a strong El Niño developing by late summer at 80%. The odds of at least a moderate event are even higher, around 98%. The European Center for Medium-Range Weather Forecasts recently updated its predictions, highlighting increased forecast confidence. Potential impacts for California include warmer coastal waters and reduced coastal fog as marine heat waves persist. However, some experts caution that past correlations may not hold true. Overall, a significant El Niño event is likely, with tentative signs it could be particularly strong. In business news, United States President Donald Trump bought more than $1.1 million of Netflix bonds over the last 3 months as the streaming giant fought Paramount Skydance to acquire Warner Bros. Discovery, according to government disclosures. Trump purchased more than $500,000 in Netflix bonds in 2 transactions on December 12th and 16th, and another more than $600,000 on January 2nd and 20th. It is unclear if he made or lost money on these bonds, which carry an interest rate of 5.375% and are due in November 2029. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 2% to about $69,000. Ethereum is up 1.5% to $2,000. And XRP is up 1% to $1.37. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. Earth's geological record is missing 1 billion years. Scientists have discovered the mystery behind this gap in Earth's history. In geological layers around the world, particularly in the southwestern United States, roughly 1 billion years of rock are absent, a phenomenon known as the Great Unconformity. While previous theories suggested causes like snowball Earth or the formation of this supercontinent Rodinia, new research indicates that a significant erosion event, predating Goth, may be responsible. The study published in the journal Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences highlights Earth's first supercontinent, Columbia, as a key factor in this geological mystery. And in entertainment news, Arnold Schwarzenegger is reviving Conan the Barbarian, with Mission Impossible filmmaker Christopher McQuarrie set to write and direct King Conan. Almost 45 years after starring in Conan the Barbarian, Schwarzenegger is officially picking up the sword again for King Conan, the upcoming 3rd installment in the franchise. Oscar-winning screenwriter Christopher McQuarrie will helm the film for 20th Century Studios. Over the weekend, Schwarzenegger teased the idea of King Conan, stating it is a great story about Conan being king for 40 years, facing conflict, madness, violence, and magic. Meanwhile, Sylvester Stallone announced he has signed on to produce the upcoming Rambo prequel. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American writer and philosopher, Albert Hubbard. And he said, "The greatest mistake you can make in life is to be continually fearing you will make one." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in La Jolla.